Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to learn some more tags and attributes of HTML. So, the next tag which we are going to learn will make your web page a more beautiful web page as you can build one. So, this tag is called image tag. Image tag is a empty tag. That means it has an opening tag, but it doesn't have a closing tag. This tag adds an image on the web page and makes your web page more interactive to the users. The files types that can be added on web pages are JPG, PNG, and BMP. There are few attributes of image tag. So before we start with the attribute, let me show you how the image tag works on your notepad. This is your notepad file. HTML tag, head, title, image tag and its attributes, head close, body opens, opening tag of body, H1 align center. This is my web page, H1 close. We can make it as a small h. Yes. Then P tag opens with a single line and an image tag, that is img. Src is the source, that's the first attribute of the image. Put the src. And alt is the alternate text. So if there is no image, in place of image, this alternate text, whatever you fill in this, comes on your web page. To show you on the web page, this is my web page created with using image tag. This is my image which you can see on my web page. So moving ahead, the next attribute is SRC, as we spoke, specifies the source of the image document. It includes path and location of the file, name of the file and its extension, everything. Alt, this specifies an alternate text for the image. So if image is not displayed or if there is any mistake in the path, so sometimes image doesn't come. So in place of that image, you will get this text displayed in its place. Next attribute is height, which specifies the height of an image, width, which specifies the width of an image. Use map. This attribute will be taught to you in the 5th chapter when the image is mapped. Okay, this tells the browser that the image is getting mapped. So that will be explained in detail in chapter number 5. So let's see how height and width of the image tag works. So let's open our notepad. So here we have SRC, Alt. We can add our next attribute, give a space, height equal to, and put 100, width equal to 50. Let's make a smaller pic. Let's save it. Let's open the browser and reload this file. So can you see the file is became small, very small. So you can change that the way you want, whichever height and width you want. You can increase it as 500 and width also as. Save it. So this is how you give the image tag, as it's an empty tag. It doesn't have a closing image with all the attributes. This is how you write the image tag. Now let's move to the next tag called physical tags. So these physical tags, they are used to indicate the formatting of the text. Whatever you write the text on your web page, it can be formatted using 8 physical tags. So these 8 physical tags are: the first tag, bold, B tag. The physical tags are container tags. That means they have an opening tag and a closing tag. The text enclosed within B tag, B opening tag, and B closing tag appears in bold. As you can see in this example, City Pride School has come in bold. Similarly, the second physical tag is italics, I, opening I tag and closing I tag. The text enclosed within these tags appear in italics. Example shows here. The third physical tag is the underline tag, opening U tag and closing U tag. Text enclosed within will be underlined. Example right here. Let's include the physical tags learned till now. After image tag, let us put a BR tag. BR is tag is for break the line. That's the go to the next line. Again BR. So I'm putting few BRs. The physical tags. Okay. So here the first physical tag as discussed is bold tag, that is B tag. B. Anything enclosed within these tags comes in bold. So we can write anything. This tag gives the text a bold, bold effect. Stop. Be close. Okay. Then let's BR. Next, I tag. This tag you can write italic effect and italic effect and closing of I. So the closing of the physical tags are important because we may forget. So please kindly maintain the opening and the closing tags. Then comes the U tag. U tag. Underline. So U tag close. Okay. Save. Let's run this. Reload the file. If we can see the files, physical tags, as we didn't put a break, it continued. So let's put a break first. BR. Save. Open the browser. Reload. So this is how the tags looks for bold, italics and underline. Now okay, next, so these 3 tags, if you say let us nest these tags, so we also can nest the tags. That is, let's put a break tag. Then nesting the tags means, let's start with I, if you want any sequence, B and U, all the 3 effects done on the same line. This is an example for nesting the tags. And closing happens, the one which have been closed at the end, sorry, opened at the end will be closed at first. So first, then B will get closed, and then the I get closed. So let's check how these looks. Reload. So this text has been nested with all the tags, with its bold, its italic, and its underlined. Okay, so moving ahead with the other physical tags. These were the three physical tags which we right just now saw. Next physical tag is TT. The text enclosed within the TT tag should be used with a font such as Courier. You can also call this tag as typewriter type. Okay, typewriter type text. You can see the text comes in this font face. Then comes the big tag, the opening big and the closing big tag. So text enclosed within this big tag is displayed one size larger than the default font. And similarly, the small tag, the text enclosed within the small opening small and the closing small tags is displayed as one size smaller than the default font. Let us practically do that. Let's see our notepad. Yes. Moving ahead, BR, two spaces. Then TT tag. So we can save some time. So this tag gives the text a type, right, text effect, and you close TT. Then BR. Then comes the big tag. Increases the font size by 1 compared to the rest of the text. Close big. BR. Then comes the small tag. We can have this same sentence with adding decrease. So it decreases the font size by 1. Let's close small. Let's check the output, save it, reload. If you can see, the normal text size is this. When you put in TT, it gave a different font. When you put in big, it have increased the size, and small gave one size smaller. Let's move to the last two physical tags. They are sub and super. So sub tag, the text enclosed within the sub tag is displayed as a subscript, which comes below the level of a normal text. So if you want to write a chemical formula like H2O, O2, so these two, H2O, the 2 is below the normal level of the text. This is called a subscript. So to give this subscript or have this effect, we use sub tag. Similarly, the eighth physical tag is super tag. The tag enclosed within super tag is displayed as superscript. Like, for example, the mathematical formulas, even sixth th, we put it over the text, right? The date of the date of the month, it's 5th of April, so 5th FTH on top. That will can be done using SUP tag. Let's check how we can do that. So here, let's do a BR, again BR, then sub. Let's do the first, the below. So before we start sub, the chemical formula composition for water is H. I want two below. Sub. It's small. On two below and close the sub. Closing sub is very important. H2O. Okay. Let's do BR. Break tag. Now is the turn of super tag. For that, let me write I study, I teach class 7th. I want super. So please super th. Again close super. Yes, 7th and 8th. Again th I want super, close super, classes. I teach computer to. Let's see how this looks. Save it. Let's check on our browser. So if you see here, the super has become th. It goes up. 2 is the sub, so it came exactly the way you want. But if you see it's giving the italic, that means the italic has not been closed. So let's check the italics. See, here is the italic which is not closed. So we have to close that slash, save. Everything is closed, small is closed. Okay, let's check it again. Did that change something? Yes. So now the italic has changed and a normal text has come. Okay, so I hope you understood all the physical tags we learned till now. Let's move to the next tag, which is called a font tag. So font tags are more importantly used to make your website look user friendly. So font tag, it's a container tag. So we have an opening tag and a closing tag. It is used to add style, size, and color to your text on our website. So let's move ahead with the attributes of the font. So before, okay, so the attributes of the font tag are size, phase, and color. These are the three attributes for the font tag. Size helps you to set the font size. The smallest size or the value accepted is 1, which goes to the smallest font. And if you put a 7, it is the largest font. The default size, if you don't put any size, font size, it's considered as 3. Then face, we can set the font style using face attribute. So like phase like Times New Roman, then Courier, then Verdana, Calibri. These are the font phases, styles which you can apply to your particular text. Then comes the color. It changed the color of that particular block which it consists of. So as the text which is between the opening font tag and the closing tag will be applied to that text only. The attributes will be applied to only that text which comes in between the opening and the closing tags of the font. So let's see how this looks. So as you can see in the example, size with font size 1 to 7, Asia, Africa, they have given this and they have closed all the font tags. So 1 Asia, so it's very small. 2 Africa, 3 North America, 4th South, 5th Antarctica, 6th Europe, and 7th is Australia. This is how the size differs from 1 to 7. Then comes the face. Font face, they have used Cambria, Verdana, Comic Sans, Arial Black, Calibri, and Courier New. So these are the different font styles applied on your text. Then comes the color. So if you can see here, you can put the color as hexadecimal value or the color in text. Font color equal to red and the text and close that font tag. So let's check the notepad or do it and see. Font tag. So let me put a font tag after H1. So here is my font tag, and with the font tag I am putting the first attribute called size equal to 5, color equal to blue, and style, that is face, equal to. So if you want to know more names of face, you can go to format, take the font, click on font in the notepad. You get all the names of the styles. You can see these are the font styles. You can take anything from here. So if you want something like this, you can copy that, close, put it in the face and put the font which you want. This is the way font tag is used. Close the font. So you can apply color, size to the text in the body tag. We had used that, but that applies to the whole web page. The font tag helps you to apply to a particular line or a paragraph or 2 lines or a single word. It helps you to do that. So let's save it and check how our web page looks like. So can you see this? Has changed. So let me increase the size if we can. Increase the size to 7. And write some more thing. Let's run. So this is how the text changed. The style changed, the font color changed, right? This is how you do. So if you ask, can I do the font in between the text or in between the lines or only to one particular word? So let's change this stay healthy. I'm putting a font in between the line. Font color equal to green. Size equal to 5, as default is 3, so it will be a little big, and face equal to comic. Let's check the comic and close. Closing wherever you want to close, stop the font. I just want for 2 words, that is stay healthy. Let's check how this looks. So the stay healthy should change according to the font provided. Can you see this? It has changed. It has become big. So let's make it something else also. Make it a 7. It will be bigger. Save. Orange. Is that good? So this is how you can apply font tag in between the lines. I hope you understood the concept of the font tag.